9 raised to the power x minus 6 raised to the power x is equal to 4 raised to the power x. Find the value or values of x. We take solution. 9 raised to the power x minus 6 raised to the power x is equal to 4 raised to the power x. We are going to make good use of this property. If we have a raised to the power n all over b raised to the power n, they are all raised to the same powers. This will simply be equal to a over b, all this raised to the power n. What we are going to do at this level is we are going to divide both the left hand side and the right hand side by 4 raised to the power x. 9 raised to the power x divided by 4 raised to the power x minus 6 raised to the power x divided by 4 raised to the power x is equal to 4 raised to the power x divided by 4 raised to the power x. Applying this property at the left hand side, this will give us 9 over 4 all this raised to the power x minus 6 all over 4 all this raised to the power x is equal to 4 raised to the power x divided by 4 raised to the power x gives us 1. This will give us 9 over 4 all this raised to the power x minus 6 over 4. We can further simplify this. The highest common factor of 4 and 6 is 2. 6 divided by 2 gives us 3. 4 divided by 2 gives us 2. So this will give us 3 over 2 all this raised to the power x is equal to 1. 9 all over 4 can be expressed as the numbers 9 and 4, they are square numbers. If we take 3 times 3 gives us 9 all over 2 times 2 gives us 4. You can express this as 3 over 2 all this squared. We are going to replace 9 over 4 with 3 over 2 squared. This will give us 3 over 2 all this squared, all this raised to the power x minus 3 over 2 raised to the power x. We are going to transfer 1 at the right hand side to the left, becomes negative, minus 1 is equal to 0. This will give us 3 over 2 all this raised to the power. We are going to multiply the powers. 2 times x gives us 2x minus 3 over 2 all this raised to the power x minus 1 is equal to 0. At this stage, we are going to start by letting 3 over 2 all this raised to the power x to be equal to any unknown for our choice, but the unknown should be different from x. We are going to let this to be equal to e. Then if we square both sides, 3 over 2 all this raised to the power x, squaring this gives us 3 over 2 raised to the power 2x is equal to e squared. We are going to replace 3 over 2 raised to the power 2x with e squared. That is e squared minus 3 over 2 raised to the power x. We're going to replace it with e minus 1 is equal to 0. At this stage, it is very easy for us to see that this is a quadratic equation. Next, we have to solve the quadratic equation. E squared minus e minus 1 equal to 0. Solving this quadratic equation, we are going to make use of the quadratic formula. In this case, the variable is e. E will simply be equal to negative the coefficient of e, which is -1, -1 times -1, plus or minus the square root of the coefficient of e squared, -1 squared, minus 4 times the coefficient of e squared, which is 1, times the constant term, which is -1. We divide all this by 2 times the coefficient of e squared, which is 1. This will simply be equal to -1 times -1 gives us +1, plus or minus the square root of -1 squared gives us 1. -4 times 1 remains -4. -4 times -1 gives us +4. We divide all this by 2 times 1, which is 2. This will simply be equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 4, which is 5. We divide all this by 2. It simply means A is equal to 1 plus root 5 all over 2, or A is equal to 1 minus root 5 all over 2. Remember, we are not looking for E, we are looking for X. E in terms of X is simply 3 over 2 raised to the power X. We are going to replace E with 3 over 2 raised to the power X. If you take the first one, E equal to 1 plus root 5 all over 2. It simply means 3 over 2 raised to the power X is equal to 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Then, if we take ln on both sides, the ln of 3 over 2 all raised to the power x. The reason why we are taking ln on both sides is simply because we want to bring down this power x. And the only way we can bring it down is by taking ln, or we take log to a given base at the left hand side and at the right hand side. This will be equal to the ln of 1 plus root 5 on 2. Then the ln of 3 over 2 raised to the power x is simply x ln 3 over 2 is equal to ln 1 plus root 5 on 2. Next, we are going to divide both sides by the ln of 3 over 2. The reason why we are dividing both sides by ln 3 over 2 is simply because we want to make x the subject of formula. Then x will be equal to the ln of 1 plus root 5 all over 2 divided by the ln of 3 on 2. Then x will be equal to, we can express the ln of 1 plus root 5 over 2 as the ln of 1 plus root 5 minus the ln of 2 all over the ln of 3 over 2. We can express it as the ln of 3 minus the ln of 2. Now let's move to the second solution. We have to find the second value of x for a equal to 1 minus root 5 over 2. We take 2 star, that is for a equal to 1 minus root 5 all over 2. A is 3 over 2, all this raised to the power x is equal to 1 minus root 5 on 2. If we take ln at the left hand side and at the right hand side, this will give us the ln of 3 over 2. The power x is equal to the ln of 1 minus root 5 all over 2. This will give us x ln 3 over 2, applying the law of power, is equal to the ln of 1 minus root 5 minus the ln of 2. 1 is less than root 5. This will imply that if we take 1 minus root 5 is less than 0. If we take the ln of 1 minus root 5, that means we are taking the ln of a negative number, and the ln of a negative number does not exist. Since the ln of 1 minus root 5 does not exist, it simply means the second solution for x does not exist. And we are going to conclude, therefore, x equal to the ln of 1 plus root 5 minus the ln of 2 all over the ln of 3 minus the ln of 2, is the solution of the equation, the exponential equation 9 raised to the power x minus 6 raised to the power x is equal to 4 raised to the power x. We underline the answer. We are done with the solution of the question. If in case you have any worries, feel free to drop your questions at the comment section. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.